you know, this is our last year in the high school. Well, we hope so. And the next year we will have to start searching university. For some of us, maybe we don't have any idea with which university we will go. For this, we will present you a list of the most prestigious and great university, English university, for maybe give you some ideas about it and help you in your research. So, first we're going to start with a little history, and that's it. You see that the United Kingdom is a place, well, it's a country where the politics and the society gives a lot of importance to the education of their pupils, and it's one of the places with the most prestigious universities all over the world. So you have got there the Imperial of London, for example. You have got Cambridge, you've got Oxford, and you've got Lincoln, the Eton College, where Their Majesties, Prince William, and I think also Prince Henry were studying for a long time. Actually, it's a boy college, but there's a large field of universities with all issues, well, with all subjects, and you actually also can combine them in any order you want. And it's one of the most, well, it's one of the countries, as you see, that is headlining the education all over Europe. And the first university we're going to start with is the University of Cambridge. As you can see here, the King's College, Water Chapel, and all over. Well, it's one of the most important universities in England. It's top 5 or top 10, more or less. It's the second oldest university in England, and it's got 31 colleges, and the most famous are the King's College, Darwin College, Trinity Hall or Trinity College, Queen's College, Churchill College, and, well, all over there. There are like 31 colleges, and one of the most important is King's College. The current chancellor, as you see, is the Duke of Edinburgh, and well, at first they were just male students, and now they're, well, at I think it was like about 1800. The first female college was opened, which is the Girton College, founded by Emily Davis. As you see, well, through entrance in most of those universities like Oxford, Cambridge, or the Imperial of London, you need to attend interview, and most of them require, well, the English language, and most of them also, creativity. They actually look more if you're a creative student, if you like to study, if you are if you're a hard worker, then the good notes, because they want people who work, not the ones who are just working because their parents want so. Looking for people who really enjoy studying. And it's got actually a big rivalry with Oxford ever since. And it's known as I think it was Oxbridge, something like that is called later.
The next one is it's a famous university. It's the Oxford. We know that it's the oldest university in England and one of the world leading academic institution. It's teaching since 1096, and it has 36 independent college and 6 private halls. We know also that 25 political ministers came from Oxford, like Tony Blair, and other famous writers like Tolkien and Oscar Wilde. Oxford took first place in anatomy, anthropology, physiology, and other degrees. We also know that there are some classes are organized in little groups with a student, with a tutorial of some teacher. And well, in this case we have a very good atmosphere, because you have the teacher next to you, you can ask him, they know you, you are not just a number, they know your name, and you can share doubt or information between teachers, because some of the teachers live in the campus.
Mm-hmm. So it's just like in Cambridge and King's College, the students are actually living with the teachers together. Yeah. And there are just 17,000 students, all in 31 colleges, for example, in Cambridge. So it's actually very private, very familiar, and everyone knows everyone. Actually, it's like a little yeah, it's like a little
next one is the Imperial College of London. Is a British university in London that focuses first on science, engineering and medicine, also business. It was founded on 1997. Its activity is focused on the South Kensington campus. In this place, there are situated a high concentration of cultural and academic institutions like the Natural History Museum, the Science Museum, and the Royal College of Music, and others. To enter, you need to have a high level in all the subjects, but also in mathematics. The Imperial offer both undergraduate and postgraduate education with research and teaching organized into 3 faculties: the medicine, the engineering, and the natural sciences. It exists also a department of humanities and the business school. The humanities department gives some language courses, like we have language like French, German, Italian, Spanish, Arabic, Mandarin, something else, and a lot of more. And it also runs course of scientific translation. And that's it.
And of course, along Great Britain, there are a lot more colleges or universities. So one of the important is, well, here you've got some of them, like College of Eton, which I taught first, which is the college where Prince William was. The Newcastle University, Keele University, Bristol, Durham. There are universities all over the country. Actually, it's one of the countries with where are most of the universities in Europe. But also there's one very important, which is the Lincoln University, which is a public university. And that's a place where you actually can combine every subject you want. You can do actually criminology in English if you want. You can do psychology and social science. You can do everything all across the border. Because there are a lot of, you have a lot to choose. You can choose everything you want actually. And it's got a very, very nice campus, which is called the Brayford campus.
And these 4 universities are public, so everybody can go. But you need to have a high level, to be a hard worker, and to pass the interviews, which is for me a very hard thing.
And of course the A levels,
yeah.
Just the basic requirements to enter there, and have a decent level of English, so you can follow the classes all over.
And when you go in this university, you have, I mean, after the 4 years or the years you have to study, you go out and you have a degree with a high level. I mean, imagine Oxford or Cambridge. It's a good thing.
It's high reputed places, so if you go there, you have actually everything saved. So that's it. And
you'll get the job easily.
For sure.
Yeah.
And actually, the United Kingdom is one of the places in Europe where you get a lot of help to go to the university. You actually get maintenance grants and loan, which are 2 types of different, it's money actually. So you can actually study, and you don't need to work. You can concentrate completely on studying, and you just have to give back the loans, which are €5 a month. So it's actually pretty nice, and you get a lot of help from everywhere.
They also accept people from all over the world. I mean,
they're very international places.
International place, yeah.
For example, well, I just know Cambridge because I centered much on Cambridge, because they're from all the people that met, they're just 25% of the people, okay, and 10% of them are from other countries, are foreigners. So there are a lot of countries all over the universities, and you have been to London. You've seen that there are a lot of different people from all over the world, and that's the same on the universities, but in a small place.
You have all the world in one university or in one place. You can know a lot of ethnies and
it's just like one writer said, that if you get bored from London, you get bored from the world. So that's it. Thank you for attending our own invitation.